And so that idea of being able to build out a team and find the parts that you need, I'm curious whether there's a format that you start to follow and say, okay, I need this person for this, 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 this. Or if it's something that you have to figure out kind of piece by piece and say, oh man, I'm struggling to do this part of the, composition process or the programming process or whatever. I need someone for this strategic part that fits my style.
You're like really going under the hood today. I like that. We're not gonna stay on the surface. We're gonna get into the, like, how is the sausage made?
Did you use a piano or a trumpet?
Strategies.
Let's go.
Well, so yeah, people have their strengths that are evident like right away. I ask someone to help me. They do something. They do it great. I'm going to go back to them for that thing. That doesn't mean that's all they can do, but I know they can do that. If I go to someone for something and they do not so great, I might not go back to them for that thing again. It was like that when I was doing additional composing. I know people asked me to do something and I did it great for them. They said, and then they came back to me and I kept doing it. And there's other times where they asked me to do something and I didn't really knock it out of the park. And I noticed, they never asked me to do that again. So yeah, you find people's strengths. You get that from them. You ask them to try to get into my musical world to support what it is I'm going to bring to the project. And then there's also times where I'll ask people to bring something to the project that maybe is not my strength. They can help sort of push my sound out into other, in other areas. That's not like my core sound or whatever that is. So, yeah, I've probably at this point have 7 or 8 different people that I've worked with on these projects. And yes, I will go to, here's this project. It's going to be this kind of sound. I think, this person and that person would be a great fit to help and work on it.
I'm curious how much you learn from these assistants, because, technology, every day something new comes out. The old classic style of, composing was the orchestra, and the orchestra hadn't changed in centuries, but now the tools change every single day. So like, how much do you lean on these assistants, these people coming in that maybe have their eyes on something? Like, you must be just constantly being brought ideas from your team that you may not even knew existed.
Well, that is true. And they finally got me to stop using cassette tape. I was recording everything on cassettes. And they're like, no, there's other things now. You can record.
There's a better way,
There's a better way.
The CD dropped recently.
No, it's true. I've been doing music with technology for a very long time, and it's still incredible to me to watch or just to look back on how it's evolved. When I first started working in studios in New York City in the late 80s, we were doing sequencing on a piece of hardware, not a computer. All the synths were hardware synths, and we were recording everything onto 2-inch analog tape. And I was storing whatever data that I would use on floppy disks. So to see where we've gone from there to now, where anyone can do something just with a laptop, and it's incredible, it's kind of scary. It's really and fascinating to me that it's been this type of journey in my lifetime to watch all this happen. And so yes, I'm getting a little older, and a lot of people that I work with are younger. They're more trying these new things, experimenting with different software and plugins, and so it's really great to have them bring some stuff in to turn me on to.